Okay, so picture this. You're lounging on a sun-drenched beach, the Mediterranean lapping at your feet.
Sounds idyllic.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And guess what? It could be your reality.
Ah, yes, the Costa del Sol, Spain's slice of paradise.
Exactly. And today we're diving deep into making that dream a reality-owning property on the stunning Costa del Sol.
A popular choice for foreign buyers for good reason.
Right? Sunshine, amazing food, vibrant culture.
And don't forget the relaxed Mediterranean lifestyle.
Of course. But buying property abroad can be a bit daunting, right? All the paperwork, legal stuff in a different language.
It can seem overwhelming, definitely.
But that's where we come in.
We'll demystify the process, break it down into manageable steps.
I've got a great guide, too. An email from Michael, owner of Plexo Properties, a boutique real estate agency specializing in the Costa del Sol.
He's walked us through the whole process so our listeners can start planning their own Costa del Sol property search.
All right, so let's start at the beginning, the fun part, the property search.
Endless scrolling through those gorgeous villas online.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Michael mentions several ways to go about it: browsing websites, working with local agents, even attending property exhibitions.
You know, I think it's smart to use a combination of all three.
Oh, how so?
Well, websites give you that initial visual wow factor. You can see what's out there, get a sense of prices.
Yeah, that's true.
But local agents, they bring that invaluable local knowledge,
Makes sense. They know the area, the market, the legal ins and outs.
and they can help you navigate the whole process in Spanish, which is crucial.
True, true. Now, what about those exhibitions?
Those can be a fantastic way to meet developers face-to-face, see multiple properties in a short span of time.
Ah, so kind of like a one-stop shop.
Exactly. You can get a feel for different areas, different types of properties all at once.
Okay, I'm sold on the combination approach. So let's say you found the perfect place, that whitewashed villa overlooking the sea you always dreamed of.
Time to make it yours.
Right. But Michael emphasizes a crucial step before you get too excited.
Due diligence, isn't it?
Yes. It's not just about falling in love with the view. It's about making sure there are no hidden surprises.
Absolutely, because those surprises can turn into nightmares.
Like, what kind of nightmares are we talking about?
Well, outstanding debts on the property for one,
Oh, that would be bad.
or illegal building work that hasn't been properly permitted.
So basically things that could cost you a fortune down the line.
Exactly. That's why you need a Spanish solicitor, an abogado, to do a thorough check.
So they're combing through all the paperwork, making sure everything is legal and above board.
They'll check for liens, permits, ownership history, everything you need to know.
Peace of mind in a folder.
It's an investment worth making, believe me.
Okay, due diligence, done, everything checks out.
Yeah.
You're still in love with the property. Now it's time to make it official.
That's where the contrato de arras comes in the private purchase contract.
And this is where you put down a significant deposit, right?
10% of the purchase price, to be exact.
Whoa, that's a chunk of change.
It is, but here's where it gets interesting.
Lay it on me.
If the buyer back out of the deal, you lose your deposit.
Okay, makes sense.
But if the seller changes their mind,
They have to pay you double.
double your deposit back to you. That's right.
Wow, I had no idea that was a thing.
It's a unique aspect of Spanish property law designed to protect the buyer.
So it really incentivizes the seller to be sure they want to sell.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay, so contract signed, deposit paid. What happens next?
Well, unless you have a suitcase full of cash, you'll probably need a mortgage.
And can you get a mortgage from a Spanish bank as a foreigner?
Absolutely. Michael suggests exploring both Spanish banks and online mortgage brokers.
Okay, and is the process similar to getting a mortgage in, say, the U.S. or the U.K.?
The basics are the same. They'll assess your income, credit history.
The usual suspect.
Right, but Spanish banks tend to be a bit more conservative, especially with foreign buyers.
So they really scrutinize your financial situation.
They want to be sure you can comfortably repay the loan.
And they'll also look at the property's value.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very focused on the property's resale value, not just the price you're paying today.
Interesting. So you want to make sure you're getting a good deal, something that will hold its value.
Exactly. You're making an investment, not just buying a vacation home.
All right. Mortgage approved, paperwork in order. Now we're talking the exciting part, the final signing,
The grand finale at the notary's office.
where you officially become a Costa del Sol property owner.
Champagne popping moment.
You make it sound so glamorous, but tell me more about this notary. They seem to play a big role.
The notary public in Spain is a very important figure.
Okay, more than just a rubber stamp.
Oh, much more. They're impartial legal professionals ensuring the legality and authenticity of the sale.
So they're checking everything, making sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
They're also responsible for registering the sale with the land registry.
Okay, so they're really safeguarding the whole process.
Exactly. They're there to protect both the buyer and the seller.
All right, time for the less glamorous but equally important part, the costs.
Ah, yes, the nitty-gritty.
Michael's email was very helpful. He broke down all the typical costs you can expect.
So let's hear it,
Well, first, you've got legal fees for your solicitor.
which can be anywhere from 1 to 2% of the property price.
Ouch. Then there's the property transfer tax, or IPP in Spanish.
That's a big one, usually between 8 and 10%, depending on the region.
Definitely not insignificant.
Mm.
Then there are notary fees, land registry fees.
And potentially a few smaller administrative fees along the way.
It does add up, I have to admit.
It does. But remember, you're investing in a piece of paradise, a lifestyle change.
That's a good point.
And a good solicitor can often help you minimize some of those costs.
So it pays to shop around. Find a solicitor who knows their stuff.
Absolutely.
Well, it's clear that buying property on the Costa del Sol is a journey with multiple steps, but it's definitely doable with the right guidance.
And the right partner, like Michael and Plexo Properties, they seem to really know their stuff.
They're award-winning, actually voted best boutique real estate agency on the Costa del Sol. So if you're dreaming of owning your own slice of Spanish paradise,
Head over to plexoproperties.com. They can guide you every step of the way.
and as you start planning your Costa del Sol adventure, think about this. It's not just about the property itself.
It's about the lifestyle, right?
Exactly. What kind of community do you want to be a part of? What kind of daily life are you envisioning?
Food for thought.
Definitely, finding the right place is just as important as finding the right property.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Costa del Sol property market. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine.
Until next time, happy house hunting.
Adios.